And Timmy the Toucan, you know him. Give him a big round of applause. We got Chloe Ferguson, the missus. And of course, yours truly, Reese Mataz Ferguson. And we got Mary Frances Gaston, your discipleship director, and Kevin Kwong, AI generated. Greg Lockamy, Mr. Name Tag himself, along with Run the Sound, Tim Luxford. And we got our logistics director, Betsy McLean, and Mr. Dave Mayer. We got Robin Peterson and Todd Peterson. We got Lee Russell, along with Mr. Scott Russell. Alex Sullivan, Mr. Donatus himself. Amy Schoner. Brittany Sturdivant. And Robert Sturdivant, your youth pastor. Elizabeth Simpson, along with Peter Simpson. And Nora Seals. And Whitney Seals. And Jackson Scott, your worship leader, along with Tony Parker Step. And you got Tina Thompson in the house, along with the Reverend David Thompson, Youth Pastor Emeritus, and Rebecca Trin, along with Paul Trin. And you got Jesslyn Wilson. And Blake Wilson, your youth ministry resident, your favorite Blue Devil. And we got Ansley Weaver. Got Wes Parsons, a legend, along with Wesley Walker. And now your host for SNL, the senior class.
My name is Hudson Winslet, and I'm going to the University of Alabama next year. And on behalf of the senior class, welcome to Element!
Throughout the night, we'll be playing some of our favorite games, and we'll be playing some of the favorite videos across all of our years at Element. And we'll be having some of the bearable ones Robert likes. It's going to be epic. Oh, by the way, I'm actually Hudson, and I'm going to the University of Alabama. That's Izzy, and she's going to Occidental.
Hey, guys.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm also going to Alabama. Roll Tide. Hey, everyone. I'm Madeline Thompson. For me, this night is especially bittersweet. As many of you know, my dad is David Thompson, who was the pastor, or who now is the executive pastor, but was the youth pastor here since I was like literally 4. But now Robert's taken over, and it's just gone downhill since. But I've basically grown up here, and this place has truly become my haven. And Robert told me to say some things that make you cry, so I love you, I guess. I don't know.
Madeline, I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, not really, because I'm Caroline Cherry. I'm going to Wofford, and my dad is not the youth pastor at Element. But you know what I mean, probably. Anyways, thinking about all the adult leaders, the staff, wow. I cannot believe we're finally here. Thinking about all of the memories we've shared here in the Haven, all I can think is, wow.
Hey, well said, Caroline. That makes perfect sense. Now it's time to kick this night off with one of our favorite videos, How Animals Eat Their Food.
Hey, you don't see how different animals eat their food?
right, y'all. Welcome back. My name is Evie Levering, and I'm going to Penn State this fall. Now it's time for one of our favorite games, the original Flight of the Toucan.
Hey y'all, I'm Kate Gear and I'm going to Auburn University next fall. Here's how the game works. We're gonna bring up 2 seniors to play, so come on up. And at go, they will have 60 seconds to fly like a toucan into their balloons and pop as many as they can.
All right, adult leaders and seniors, y'all help us out and catch them as they start to fly. Everyone else, watch out because you're probably in the splash zone.
Okay, are we set? Everyone count down with us from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Morgan already got one. Hey, there we go. Oh, we got another. Okay. Keep going, guys.
They're laughing so hard they can't fly.
All right, it's neck and neck.
Oh, let's go, Ella! Morgan's got one more, Morgan! More. Who's gonna win?
Yay, Morgan!
Woo! That was great. Congrats to Morgan on your final victory on an SNL game.
Speaking of victories, one of the greatest videos and bands ever created and an element inspired, the seniors chose this as our next video. Here they are, Other Direction.
Woo!
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I can see, you'll understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful.
10 years! Can you believe it? I know I can't. I mean, ever since that first song that I wrote for the whole band and made us all famous, all because of me, I mean, I just feel the same way as I did back then. Look, if you want to lock it, then lock it. And if you want to drop it, then drop it. And if you want to TikTok it, then TikTok it. I mean, I guess that's why I like Facebook so much.
It's crazy. It's been 10 years since they asked me to join this band. I remember when they first came to me and they were like, hey, we need you and we need the eye candy. And I was like, guys, I'm in.
Man, 10 years. To be honest, I think it was longer than that. I'm not sure, but I had hair, so that's a plus.
I was the intellectual one of the group. I like to talk. I like to think. And I will always love you. I think the ladies like that I'm a deep thinker, and that's what it's always been about for me, the ladies.
No, I swear, I was not in the band. Robert hired me just this last summer.
Wait, what? No. Yeah, Reese, he forgets. Reese has been in the band the entire time. The entire time.
No, I wasn't in the band. I don't even know these guys.
So Reese was super shy when he joined the band. And I remember we just had to get him out of his shell. But once he did, man, I mean, that guy is crazy.
My favorite person to work with? Definitely Reese.
I literally don't know how this is happening. I was literally in 7th grade 10 years ago.
Yeah, I remember Reese was the youngest one in the group. He was like, I think, 7th grade? But that didn't bother us because, talent is talent.
This isn't even possible. This is not me. Right?
I mean, if hot cocoa and hot chocolate are the same thing, and you can fly an airplane, is time just a social construct? Is time even real? Are we in the multiverse? Am I a variant? Is this meta? What season are we in? I mean, if soccer is football and football is life, then what am I? How is Rocco gonna eat that cookie? Rocco doesn't even have a mouth. Rocco's just a rock. Rocco's not alive!
Yeah, back then I was all about the music. The media used to tell the girls that they're not pretty enough, and when a girl would walk into the room and she would look at the floor and smile, the floor didn't care. You know who cared?
Robert's vision for this band, I mean, it's futuristic, man. Like, this guy's from the future.
Reese, why do I still hear your voice?
I'm Robert. No, I'm Ross. No, I'm Josh. I'm Owen. I'm Mataz. I have no idea who I am.
these mascots, but with no pep rally.
I got the Yeti and the shark. You got the astronaut and the koala.
Bring it on, Lightyear.
Hold on. I think my suit's been hacked. Jarvis, what's going on?
That little TV thing hacked the panda suit.
I can't control this.
This new hacked protocol is going to force the suit to fight Jama Man.
Oh boy.
You gotta be kidding me.
Don't worry, Mr. Kong. I got this. Whoa, you're way stronger than I thought. Hey, catch this. Whoop that. Mr. Kwong, is your suit still hacked?
I don't have access to any of the systems.
Easy, Mr. Kwong. Don't shoot. Easy. Easy.
Stay calm, kid. I think I have an idea.
Boomerang is traveling 40 miles per hour, and the maximum drop is 100 feet.
Mr. Kwong! Mr. Kwong! You took your helmet off. You took your helmet off to stop the controls. You can't survive without your helmet. Mr. Kwong, wake up. With great power comes...
Oh, wow, wow. If you think we should revive the Jarmerman series, give us a big hand. Yeah, I heard that coming, David Thompson. All right, everyone, it's time for what I think's become a tradition around these parts on Senior SNL. It's a game called How Well Do You Know Your Seniors? So I'm going to need our amazing, beloved Element staff members to come up here. Marf, Reese, and Robert, who is somewhere hiding, I guess. Seniors, you want to go ahead and stand up, form a nice single file line right here, and I will explain what's about to happen. You all have the opportunity to come up. You're going to stand right here. You're going to say your name. You're going to say what college you were going to, and you get to ask one question, seniors. One question. And what's going to happen is after you ask that question, Marv, Reese, and Robert get a chance to buzz in and answer. Here's what's going to happen. Robert, If you buzz in to answer, and let's say you get it right, what's going to happen? That means Reese and Marf are both going to get pied. That means you will get 2 pies and get to pie 2 staff members. Got it? But if Robert gets it wrong, Robert gets pied. Does this make sense, seniors? Name, college, question. If the person that buzzes gets it right, the other 2 get pied. So you'll be given 2 pies. If they get it wrong, they get pied. All right? All right, let's do this. Come on up, Izzy. Introduce yourself.
Hello. Hi, my name's Izzy Knudsen. I'm going to Occidental College in the fall. And my question is, what was the date of my very first concussion? No. Yes!
Okay, hi, I'm Audrey. I'm going to William & Mary next year, and my question is, what was the name of my first beta fish? Beta fish? Incorrect. Penelope Von Bubbles.
Okay, I'm Kate Gear. I'm going to Auburn University. And my question is, what is my biggest fear? No. It's
A lot
bees.
of confidence from Robert so far. Goodness.
My name is Lane. I'm going to South Alabama, and my question is, what is my biggest phobia? Bees. No. It's a phobia, not a not that. So you're wrong. It's misophonia.
It's a fear of chewing.
Nerd.
My name's Madeline Ann Brockwell. I'm going to Sewanee, and what is my favorite animal? It's a manatee.
For those that are keeping score, we've gotten 0 right. 0.
My name is Morgan Maddox, and I'm going to Washington and Lee, and my question is, what's my favorite movie? No. The Hunger Games.
My name's Madeline Thompson. I'm going to Alabama. And what is the name of my pet tortoise? It's Barb.
Talk about missing a layup.
My name's Ellie Robichaux, and I'm going to Wofford College. And my question is, what was the lesson the first time I came to Sunday school?
Robert buzzed in first. Yep. Sensing some frustration from our panelists so far.
My name's Caroline Cherry. I'm going to Wofford, and what is my shoe size? 6.5. No.
Go ahead.
My name is Tate Robertson. I'm going to Ole Miss in the fall, and my question is, what is my sister's name?
Tate, this is you get to pie whoever you want, Tate. You choose your 2. Perfect.
My name's Claire Garrett, and I'm going to Auburn University. What was my goat's name? Smokey.
My name's Ruby Skeleton, and I'm going to Rhodes College. If I was to be an animal, what would I be? No, a bee.
Yep.
My name's Amelia Blish. I'm going to Maryville College in the fall, and my question is, what are my favorite type of shoes? No, flip-flops.
Get in the pool, Robert. Go ahead. At this point, you might as well just stay in the pool.
My name's Celia Reutman, and I'm going to Mississippi State, and what's my favorite color?
My name is Liesl Kellen. I'm going to Auburn University in the fall. What is the drink that I drink every day? Every day. No, Diet Coke.
That's just concerning, honestly. It's wild to me that y'all would throw out guesses on some obscure questions, but not the one, like, what do I drink every day?
My name is Emma Brooke Levering, and I'm going to Penn State in the fall. And my question is, what is my personal record in the 1,600-meter run? No, 4:58.
Oh, not bad, Reese.
My name's Joyanne Heathcock. I'm going to Auburn University, and my question is, what studio do I dance at?
No, Marv, get in that pool. You get in that pool right now.
My name's Abby Frisbis, and I'm going to Auburn University. What is the name of my pet donkey?
What? That's not real. No, you don't have a donkey.
No, it's Johnny Cash.
Where does it live? Where? Blanton. It's so far away.
We have confirmation from Abigail that she's not lying. There you go.
My name's Ella Sorotsky. I'm going to Auburn University, and my question is, who is my favorite Disney princess?
Reese, buzz first.
Yes.
Whoa! Whoa! From downtown, bang! Wow.
My name is Abigail Ryan, and I'm going to Belmont University. And my question is, what's my favorite food to bring on Wednesday nights? Yes.
Oh, Reese is on fire! He's on fire! Go ahead. All right, Reese is heating up with 2 in a row, just defying the odds.
My name is Margaret Keith. I'm going to Mississippi State University. And what animal was my first pet? No.
What was it?
My name is Carmen Klimchuk. I'm going to Auburn University. And how do you pronounce my full Slovakian name? Full. No, but the Slovakian one. I don't know. No.
Go ahead and get in the pool, Marv.
It's Carmenka Klimchukova.
4 more.
Hello, my name is Hudson Winslet. I'm going to Alabama. My question, I'm going to give a little bit of a summary first. So, as y'all know from my senior talk, I had poster boards. Yes. There was a misprint. What was the secret third pose that wasn't shown as a result of the misprint?
Okay, so we have this, we have this, and we also have this.
Incorrect. The Karate Kid pose.
All right, Reese and Marv, both of y'all get in there. All right, you got it, Graham.
All right, my name is Graham McAdams. I'm going into the workforce. What state am I originally from?
Georgia.
Wrong. Wrong.
I mean, if you want, why do y'all continue to guess?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
All right, Walker.
My name is Walker. I'm going to Auburn. True or false? Did I get a technical foul in church league?
Seems like there was some collusion on that one. All right. Last but not least, Will Dobbins.
I'm Will Dobbins. I'm going to Auburn. What breed is my dog?
Is that a... Oh, with some effort. Thank you to our seniors. If we've learned anything tonight, it's that they did not know our seniors that well. Very sad. All right, friends. Thank you all. There is more to learn. All right, friends. That is all for our How Well Do You Know Our Seniors game. It is time for your favorite news program of SNL, Weekend Update.
Well, hello there. I'm Morgan.
And my name is Audrey, and this is your Weekend Update.
A lot has happened since we last saw you here at Element.
That's right, Morgan. A lot has happened. So let's get into it. It's Star Wars SNL!
Wait, Audrey, do we have different scripts?
I don't know. Does yours say anything about C-3PO impressions or presenting breaking news in a Star Wars crawl?
Not exactly. Mine's more along the lines of calling Marv to the booth for her 8th cry of the day and showing embarrassing pictures of us from the 7th grade.
Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder how this tragedy could have happened.
Maybe it's because we never actually look at our scripts before we get up here.
Or maybe we shouldn't blindly trust ChatGPT to write them.
Or maybe it was me.
Who are you?
What? You don't even know who I am? I cannot believe the audacity.
Look, Miss Chicken, we didn't mean to upset you, but we need to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, look at all these people counting on us. We're the most trusted news source in the Haven. We can't have our journalistic integrity put in jeopardy because of you, the chicken.
Fine.
So how about you just tell us what's bothering you and we'll figure out a solution together?
Fine.
All right, we're waiting.
Well, I'm just a little bit upset.
A little?
Okay, very upset. Because between all of your senior wars and star SNLs, everybody forgets that May 4th is also International Respect for Chickens Day.
Wait, really?
Yeah, bro. Look it up on your little chat GPT.
I guess it really is International Respect for Chickens Day.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We all forgot your day, so you decided to sabotage Weekend Update?
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Okay, how about this? As an apology, we will let you co-host Weekend Update with us.
Okay, fine.
Perfect. Now we can finally get on with sharing the hard-hitting news that Element deserves to hear.
First off, next week there's no Element because of Mother's Day. Don't forget to give your mom a great big hug and tell her how much you love her.
The week after that, we're having an end-of-the-year party at Trinity West Homewood. Think summer vibes, hot dogs, hamburgers, and don't forget to bring $5 for dinner.
And summer trips will be finger-licking good. Haha. For our current and rising high schoolers, we're going to SOS in Memphis and ASP in Appalachia. And for middle schoolers, we have Serve Week right here in Birmingham.
Man, all the memories from SOS, Sonic runs, volleyball, trusting freshmen to roof our houses. The week June 8th to the 12th is gonna be lit.
Yes, definitely. And we can't leave out ASP, July 6th through the 12th, a week spent in beautiful Appalachia working on houses and spending way too much money at Dollar General.
And last but not least, Serve Week, which is June 8th till June 12th, where we partner with Urban Ministry to paint houses right here in Birmingham. Don't be a chicken and sign up for one of these amazing trips.
We also have full impartial scholarships for each trip. And if you have any questions, anyone on the Element staff can help answer them.
And in addition to all of our amazing trips, we will also have Lunch Club on Tuesdays, where we go get lunch and then come back to the Haven for Element Cafe vibes. Then on Sunday nights, we'll go to Element Out West at Trinity West Homewood, which will take the place of Element at the park.
Excuse me, that's a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, but don't worry. If you don't remember it all, we just wanted to plant the seed of summer info in everyone's minds.
Well, Miss Chicken, are you still upset?
Well, I guess hosting Weekend Update was pretty fun and a good way to get my message out there. So I guess I'll forgive you guys, and maybe I could even be next year's Weekend Update anchor. Element Chicken out.
Thank goodness. I do not like conflict.
Yeah, me either. But Morgan, I think that was the perfect way to end our Weekend Update career.
What do you mean, Audrey?
Well, we started this gig because we wanted to make Element a better place through factual and entertaining reporting. And our last act as anchors was one of kindness that showed everyone the importance of friendship, forgiveness, and compromise.
I guess that is pretty cool. I'm really gonna miss this, Audrey. This booth, these stools, the sound of the Weekend Update jingle. It has really meant a lot to me.
Me too, Morgan. You've been the best mate anyone could have asked for.
Right back at you, mate. So I guess it's time to sign off one last time.
I guess it is. For Morgan, I'm Audrey.
And this has been your Weekend Update.
And I'm going to Belmont University in the fall.
I'm Graham McAdams, and I'm going into the workforce this fall. Abigail and I have been a part of the band 4 years now. It's one of the ways that I feel like I connect with God along with all the other ways there are, so yeah.
It's okay, we work together a lot. Just like Graham said, we're so grateful to be able to worship with all of you this year. Worship is how we honor and grow closer to God. It's obviously how we love to spend our time. Whether you know all the words or just listen to the lyrics, each and every one of you is participating in worship and seeing God's love for us. Now let's take some time and check out this video.
What's up, y'all? Let's stand and sing. Come on.
Sometimes on this journey, I get lost in my mistakes. It looks to me like weakness is a canvas for strength. My story isn't over, my story's just begun. Failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Ooh, here in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Battle's not the end game, the journey's where you are. You never want it perfect, you just want it in my heart. And the story isn't over if the story isn't good. Failure's never final when the Father's in the room. Failure's never final when the Father's in the room. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house.
Sing prodigals, here we go. Prodigals come home, and the helpless find home. Love is on the move when the Father's in the room. And prison doors fling wide, and the dead come to life. Sing love is on the move. Miracles!
Miracles take place, the cynical find faith. Love is breaking through when the Father's in the room.
And
Jericho walls are quaking, strongholds now are shaking. Love is breaking through when the Father's in the room.
love is breaking through. One more time.
Love is breaking through when the Father's in the room. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Ooh, here in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house.
You're the resurrection that we've waited for. You buried the night and you came with the morning. You're the King of heaven, the praise is yours. The longer the quiet, the louder the chorus. Oh, oh, we will sing a new song, 'cause death is dead and gone with the winner. We will sing a new song, let our lilies flow like a river. We're coming back to life, reaching towards the light. Your love is like springtime. You're the living water, God, we thirst for you. The dry and the barren, it will flower and bloom. And you're the sun that's shining, you restore my soul. And the deeper you call us, oh, the deeper we'll go. We'll sing a new song, 'cause death is dead and gone with the winter. We'll sing a new song, let hallelujahs flow like a river. We're coming back to life, reaching towards the light. Your love is like springtime, like springtime. So come tend the soil, come tend the soil of my soul. And like a garden, and like a garden I will grow. I will grow. So come tend the soil, come tend the soil of my soul. And like a garden, and like a garden I will grow. I will grow. I will grow. I will We'll sing a new song, 'cause death is dead and gone with the winter. We'll sing a new song, let hallelujahs flow like a river. Coming back to life, reaching towards the light. Your love is like springtime. Your love is like springtime.
All my words fall short. I've got nothing new. How could I express all my gratitude? I could sing these songs as I often do. Every song must end, and you never do.
So I throw up my hands, praise you again and again. 'Cause all that I have is a
hallelujah, hallelujah.
And I know it's not much, I've nothing else fit for a king.
Except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah.
I've got one response, I've got just one move. With my arms stretched wide, I will worship you. So I
except for us singing hallelujah, hallelujah. Come on, my soul, oh, don't you get shy on me. Lift up your song, 'cause you've got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Come on, my soul, oh, don't you get shy on me. Lift up your song, 'cause you've got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. So come on, my soul, oh, don't you get shy on me. Lift up your song, 'cause you've got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. So I throw up my hands, praise you again and again. So that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, I'm nothing else fit for a king, except for art singing hallelujah,
Can we sing the bridge together one more time? So come on, my soul, oh, don't you get shy on me. Lift up your song. You got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Sing, come on, oh, come on, my soul. Don't you get shy on me. Lift up your song. You got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again. 'Cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, I've nothing else fit for a king, except for this heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. Amen. You guys take a seat.
All right, friends. So every year at Senior SNL, what we do next is during this time, we don't have a traditional message, but instead we hear from some of the folks that have spent the most time with these seniors and poured the most time into them. And really what we hope for everybody in the room tonight is that you're not just hearing a word that's for these seniors, but a word that's for all of us. Some of them are going to be sharing some imparting words of wisdom. Some will be sharing some of their experiences with these students. But in all of this is a message I think that we can hear and we can hold on to as well. So, you ready? All right. Let's bring up our senior fusion leaders, shall we? We got Wes Parsons, Brittany Sturdivant, Mary Frances Gaston, and Reese Ferguson. Frances could not make it here tonight, but also, of course, led the senior girls throughout all these years.
All right, so once again, Robert said, my name is Wes Parsons. Last 4 years, I've been pairing with Reese, with the guys. I know there's not a lot of y'all here tonight, but I think I can speak for Reese. On behalf of Reese, we've enjoyed the last 4 years with you guys. Y'all have grown, you've developed, and you've grown in your faith a great deal, so we have enjoyed watching that. So here we go. So, dear seniors, just want to first congratulate you on your graduating of 2025 class. The last 4 years have probably been not easy at times, but you stuck with getting through it. You have finally come to the end of the journey and have accomplished one of many things in life. I say many things in life because I know you all have great potential as you move on to whatever the next chapter is. For some of you, it might be college, whether big school, small school, it's some kind of trade, or it could just be simply just taking some time to figure out where God needs you. Whatever that decision is or will be, you will excel and just continue to accomplish your dreams. I want to remind you, though, that the responsibility part of life is about to change drastically. Yes, college can be fun, exciting, rewarding, but it also can bring many challenges that will test that responsibility part of life. For this, be wise in your decisions, and just remember that every decision could determine something in life. Also, I want to remind you of the support you have from so many directions. Lean on the people that got you lean on the people that got you to where you are today. Yes, you're going to have times of struggle, where it seems like nothing can go right, but also times of happiness and success. Just remember that foundation that built you up will continue to carry you and remind you that the journey doesn't always go as planned. God's timing for our lives is so much more important than what we consider of timing, and so whether it be today, tomorrow, or even far down your journey, your path, just let God be your pilot. A verse I sometimes go back to is Joshua 1:9, which says, "Have I not commanded you?" There we go. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And wrapping up, just remember that you're loved and going to do great things. Surround yourself with people that make you better, people that will not only walk with you, but also grow with you, and try not to change the way God has made you. Whether it be somewhere close by or somewhere far away, God will use your talent and voice to move whatever might be in the way, to be the one that's the difference instead of just a bystander. I love you, Wes Parsons.
Okay. In so many ways, it's hard to think of words to say for this because in a lot of ways, y'all as a group especially, I felt like came in with some hard questions early on, even as 6th and 7th graders. So you've always kept us on our toes, but we'll give it a go, and we're not going to cry. Dear seniors, it's hard to believe 7 years ago we were just meeting at our first fusion when you girls were quite literally bouncing off the walls. Your energy wasn't the only thing that surprised me. You had curiosity and questions about your faith well beyond your age. I would say these next years ahead will bring about lots of new change, but the truth is you've already been through a lot of change. We've met for fusion in parks with masks, on Zoom, in lobbies, in adult classrooms, and eventually y'all weaseled your way into demanding the senior room at all times, even before you were seniors. Your school has changed, your families have changed, our families have changed, your sports have changed, your hobbies have changed, your interests have changed. You've already been through a lot of change. So yes, this next chapter is a change, but I believe you're so ready, and I'm so excited for all that is ahead of you. You get to discover your passions, explore new places, build new relationships. And what I want to talk about tonight is that you will fail. You will fail, likely, a few times. So instead of giving you advice, because y'all may or may not be sick of getting advice at this point, or you will be by the end of summer, maybe, I thought I would share 3 ways to fail and then keep trying in college. Number 1, fail at being cool. College and freshman year especially is full of awkward first moments. Awkward introductions, awkward first impressions, and endless opportunities to show up and embrace the discomfort of not being fully in the know. Some of y'all are going across the country, some of y'all are gonna be across the street. So I think in every place there's gonna be things that you don't know about, new cultures, new experiences, new things that you're gonna fail at knowing the first time around. Don't stress about what events to go to or clubs to try. Just put yourself out there and follow your interests. And when you're stumbling imperfectly along the way, God will place the perfect people in your life. These are the people who, like Wes said, aren't going to try and change you. They will inevitably help encourage who God is growing you into and help you find yourself. Also, spoiler alert, there is no cool or uncool in college. It's just who your people are. So let that free you. There's no certain way to be or exist other than just as you are. So enjoy the journey to being perfectly you. Number 2, fail at having it all figured out. I know many of you feel like you already have it all figured out, but you are gonna feel behind often. A lot of times in college, you'll meet people on your first day that have their 4-year plan or 5-year plan and know what type of doctor they're gonna live or gonna be and where they're gonna live and all that stuff. But they will likely change their mind, as will you, and know that that's okay. It's okay to feel like you need to try something different. It's okay to feel like you need to try somewhere different if it's not the best fit at first. I promise that doesn't mean you failed or you're behind or you won't succeed. It just means that you get to take a different path. Don't compare or be afraid of not knowing what's next. Be open to what God is whispering in your ear and be patient with yourself and with God as you figure it out. There are endless roads ahead of you, and I promise God will be with you down whichever one you decide to take. Be humble, you don't know it all, and be willing to learn new viewpoints, new ideas, new perspectives, and it'll help grow you into a person who leads with empathy and understanding, grace and compassion, and it'll help you model the life that Jesus modeled for us. The last one is fail at being alone. There have been times in high school where I know and I'm sure that all of you have felt alone, but hopefully you were reminded by maybe us, hopefully, a friend or someone in this haven, your family, that is not the truth. There will be a distance between your friends, between your family, between us, but there is still never a time that you are alone. Pray to God, call your mom, text your friend you haven't talked to in 6 months, send a voice memo to us. We love them. There's no amount of time that changes what you mean to us or to your family or to your friends, and we will always be happy to hear from you. We'll have plenty more words to say to you, but we are just so thankful that we've gotten to be a part of your lives for the last 7 years and that y'all have got to be a part of ours. I know Francis and I have entrusted you with our kids who are now more obsessed with you most times than with us. And it's how we use y'all to negotiate with her often. So just thankful for your presence in our lives in general and in our families' lives and all the ways you've gotten to walk along beside us in life for the last 7 years. Love you.
Thank you, Brittany. All right, seniors. So as many of you know, I can be pretty long-winded. You probably got caught in conversation with me too many times. You're just like, when is this going to be over? Let me just skip through the simulate like this cutscene real quick. But especially when I want to communicate something pretty meaningful and important, I can be pretty long-winded. Y'all have learned that I have a tendency, especially the boys, to beat a dead horse or just to drag things on. But one of the first lessons I ever learned about y'all's fusion group was that y'all don't read a text that's longer than a sentence or even more than just a few words. So before y'all hit me with another too long, didn't read, I'm going to just give you 4 things to say tonight. I'm proud of you. I thank you. I believe in you. And I'm always there for you. So let me say again, I'm so very proud of each of you. Whether I met you when you were in 6th grade, met you within the last year or 2, or just somewhere in between, it's been just such a joy to see each of you become who you are today. I find myself fortunate to have had the chance just to watch such a phenomenal group of seniors and students just foster and share their gifts, not only with us here at Trinity and at Element, but throughout the community at large. And I'm proud of how y'all have grown in your wisdom, your confidence as leaders, and of course, most importantly, in your faith. Next, I want to tell each of you thank you. Thank you for your commitment just to show up every single week, to grow closer to Christ and to one another. Thank you for being open-minded and for being willing to have important conversations around faith and life. Thank you for trying your best to listen and to participate. While I still don't know why some of y'all never grew out of your laughing in the background or even farting during an important and critical part of the conversation, I appreciate your effort to try to just lock in regardless. Thank you for all the memories, especially all the laughs. Between serving on the roofs of Memphis while speaking exclusively in pirate lingo, dropping cheesy one-liners in the middle of our heated basketball games downstairs, or just sharing your musical appreciation, we'll say, for some weird bands like Weezer, who I didn't know your generation liked, but that's okay. Y'all's group has made me cry laughing more times than I can count, and sharing those moments of joy with y'all is something that I never took for granted, and I always cherish. And thank you, most importantly, for making me the greatest church league coach of all time with our back-to-back church league titles. Very important, but actually, that was a joke, even though that's pretty cool. Most importantly, thank you for allowing Wes and I to be your fusion leaders over these past few years. Thank you for trusting us to help you grow in your faith, even with all of our many shortcomings, and just for allowing us to be a part of your community. It was a role that I never took lightly. I know Wes never took lightly, or we never took for granted, and I'm just grateful to have had the chance to serve you guys for the last 4 years. As y'all begin this next chapter, I want y'all to know that I fully believe in each of you. I know that none of y'all would admit this out loud, but while the road ahead is super exciting, it's also pretty terrifying. It's pretty scary. But you all are so ready. There are going to be plenty of highs and lows, like Brittany said, in your future, but know that God is there with you every single step of the way. With that, be willing to take steps in the direction God leads you. Be willing to learn new ideas and perspectives. Be willing to share the gifts that God has given you. And be willing to allow others to come alongside you and encourage you along the way. My main prayer and encouragement to all of you is that you try your best to live a life not for yourself or for your own glory, but for Christ, to best serve him and those that he places in your path. And it's not always going to look perfect, but it doesn't have to. And that's the beautiful part of it. And I have full confidence that you all can show up and become the leaders that God will use to make our world look more like his kingdom. So finally, I just want to remind each of you that I'm always here for you. Know that I'm always going to pray for you throughout your lives, and that I will always be another supporter and encourager in your corner as you continue your journey forward. Regardless of how long it's been or what you do from here, please don't hesitate to reach out to any of us here at Element if you ever need anything or if we can help you in any way. Myself, as well as the rest of your family, your friends, your community, we always have your back. And I hope y'all never forget how truly loved each of you are. So you guys are going to be great, and I can't wait to see what God continues to do in and through each of you. Thank you so much.
Well, as long as I can read it with the whipped cream in my eye, here we go. Dear seniors, when I first met some of you, I was 1 year older than you are now. In that year, since I had sat in your shoes at my senior SNL, I had gone far away from college, ended up transferring to BSC halfway through freshman year, worked at a random summer camp in Kentucky, and then found myself back at Element as an intern. At that point in my life, I knew that I felt led to work in ministry, but I did not know exactly what that would look like. Then I met y'all. Ugh, this is horrible. The 7th graders at Element Cafe who took like a week to warm up and then it was off to the races. Hilarious middle school thoughts that kept me laughing, watching you beat the boys at football in the gym, complaints about reading logs, random attempted FaceTime calls when I was in the middle of a sorority chapter meeting, and then boldly complaining when I didn't answer. Sitting on the floor of the Haven eating Airhead Extremes while you told me about your grief or how you felt excluded from your friends. Each conversation and experience, a holy moment that made me understand how much I loved each of you and that youth ministry wasn't just going to be a small part of my life. Buckle up, people. Then COVID hit. And I remember when I saw y'all in person for the first time in months thinking, how in the world have they grown so fast? And here I am tonight, this is a little cheesy, still thinking, how in the world have they grown so fast? Because of your love for each other and just plain luck and blessing, this fusion group has grown over the past few years. Each person adding something completely unique and completely vital to our little community. I am so thankful and honored to know each of you, to see the ways you serve others, to learn what you're passionate about, to listen to your struggles. You have each blessed me and this community in more ways than you will ever know. And I hope you realize what a gift you are to the college communities you're about to enter. Whatever surprising, weird, beautiful, and heartbreaking moments that lie ahead in these next 4 years, may you never forget how loved you are by God and by this community. As you continue to grow, keep leaning on the people God places in your life, old and new. But especially old, you better FaceTime me. There's this book that we talk about in Fusion whenever we finish our 45 minutes of highs and lows. And in it says, "For I am convinced that neither life nor death, nor angels, nor rulers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor powers, nor height, nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God in Christ Jesus our Lord." No matter what lies ahead of you these next 4 years and beyond, no matter how confused or homesick or alone you feel, you will never be separated from the love of God. You're each made in the image of God, deeply loved, and each equipped in unique ways to share that love with others. Finally, seniors, thank you. Thank you for making me a youth minister. Thank you for telling me about your lives. Thank you for listening to mine. Thank you for your input in my shoe purchases. Thank you for telling me to chill out and stop counting everyone on mission trips. Thank you for your sarcasm. Thank you for Chick-fil-A breakfasts. Thank you for letting me be a part of your growing up. Thank you for being you. We love you.
Will you all stand and sing one more song with us?
Feels like the dark lingers longer than the night. When the shadows feel like giants, are you chasing me down? Tell me, where could I run from your light? Where could I hide? And within your precious thoughts,
mercies and even flow. You're too good to let me go. Should I dance on the heights or make my bed among the depths? Your mercy waits at every end, like you planned it from the start. Should the dawn come with wings or find me far side of the sea, still your hand still fastens me ever closer to your heart. Oh, highs and lows, Lord, you're with me the way it goes. Should I rise or should I fall? Even so, Lord, your mercies and even flow. Should I rise or should I fall? You were faithful through it all. You're too good to let me go. Sing highs and lows one more time. Highs and lows, you surround me the way it goes. Should I rise or should I fall? Lord, you're with me through it all. Highs and lows, in the rhythms of your grace I know. Should I rise or should I fall? You were faithful through it all. You're too good to let me go. Amen. You guys take a seat. Let's take a look back at this year's graduating class of 2025.
Masquerades are waiting, an attempt to tie us down. And all this wishful thinking, they can't protect us from the crowd. They won't knock the surface, I'll make a run right for the coast. Together in the great unknown, my love. Together in the great unknown. They're never gonna take us alive, my love. They're never gonna take us alive. Together in the great unknown, my love. Together in the great unknown. Never gonna take us alive. spot until they spill blood, so it never coming back again. Now I'm drying your eyes at every quarter mile. Take my helping hands, together in the great unknown, my love, in the great unknown. They're never gonna take us alive, my love. They're never gonna take us alive. Together in the great unknown, my love. Together in the great unknown. They're never gonna take us alive, my love. They're never gonna take us alive. Together in the great unknown, my love. Together in the great unknown. No, not a one, no, not a one now is ever gonna take us alive. No, not a one, no, not a one now, never gonna take us alive. Nah, 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 not a one. Nah, 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 not a one. Nah, 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 not a one. They're never gonna take us alive, my love. They're never gonna take us alive. Together in the great unknown, my love. Together in the great unknown. Never gonna take us alive, my love. They're never gonna take us alive. Together in the great unknown, my love. Together in the great unknown. Together in the great unknown, my love. Together in the great unknown. I won't pretend that we can control the night, or what kind of road we're on, or where we will see the light. But right now I'm talking to you, I'm looking into your eyes. Right now I'm trying to show you that we're gonna be alright. Oh, I don't know what's around the bend. All I know is that my love, it knows no end. All these pieces fall in line because I'm forever on your side. Take my hand when you can't see light, 'cause I'm forever on your side. I will carry you every time, 'cause I'm forever on your side. They'll beat you up, but don't let them keep you down, 'cause you're always tough enough, and I'll always be around. Oh, I don't know what's around the bend. All I know is that my love, it knows no end. All these pieces fall in line because I'm forever on your side. Take my hand when you can't see light, 'cause I'm forever on your side. I will carry you every time, 'cause I'm forever on your side.
Seniors, we love y'all. We're going to invite y'all to come forward now, and then your parents behind you, and we're going to have a time of prayer and commissioning for this amazing class of students. So, seniors, y'all come forward first. And then parents, senior parents, if y'all want to come forward as well, come find your kid. Grab onto another one as well. And then everyone else, after the parents get to their students, we'll invite you up as well. And any siblings too, of course, come find your sibling. Seniors, spread out because there's a bunch of y'all. Spread out so your parents can get to you. Just go wide. I don't know, that's what Brittany said. She's yelling at me from the back. You can squeeze back in once your parents get to you, but I'm getting yelled at by Brittany. Whichever way you want. All right, everyone else, y'all come on. You can reach out, place a hand on somebody else that's placing a hand on somebody else. Let's pray together. Gracious and loving God, tonight we give you thanks for these seniors, for the stories that they've written in this place, the laughter, the tears, the prayers that have been shared in this community, in this space, in this church, in this sanctuary, in this community, for the ways that they've made Element a place that reflects your heart and your light in the world. As they stand now at the edge of this new chapter, we pray that your Spirit would go before them, that you would bless their steps with courage, fill their mind with wisdom, and give them a foundation in their hearts of grace and your truth. Holy God, when the road feels uncertain, when these students are unsure of what is next, remind them of your faithfulness. Remind them of this community that is here, that will always support them and encourage them, that can help recenter them and refocus them on where it is you are calling them to live and to lead. Remind them, God, always that they are known, that they are loved, and they are seen by you. So now, Holy God, we commission them into your arms, not just into their next steps of college or careers, but lives of purpose, to be light in darkness, peacemakers in divided spaces, hope bearers, and people that demonstrate your grace in every aspect of their life. But God, we know that you are a God of all seasons. You are always with us, always walking toward us, for us, and ahead of us, guiding us into your light. And so, God, we pray that these seniors especially know that right now, that they and their families that celebrate them in this next chapter and into this transition, God, they would know of your love and your grace, and that they would know they can always call this space their home. All this we pray in your holy name. Amen. Hug a senior as you leave. Senior and families, thank you for being here. We've got ice cream as you head out the door as well. Have a great night.